Let's also talk about the dialogue between the UK and France on Ukraine. You were ambassador to Russia from 2017 to 2019. How does Vladimir Putin see the UK-French relationship, particularly with regards to the conflict in Ukraine?
Well, I don't know if he has an idea about it. He has, the relationship between the UK and Russia is, I don't know if it's bad or if there is no relationship for the time being. And it was in particular after Skripal issues. And our relationship towards Russia are very different, also for that reason. Our president tried to avoid war. He didn't succeed, but it doesn't mean that there shouldn't be any discussion in the future.
Carole is going to ask.
Sylvie, very good morning. Great to have you with us. You talked about President Macron's efforts there to avoid a war. I mean, he was criticised from several quarters for his decision to continue trying to speak directly to President Putin. The Sunday Times here in London today is reporting how President Putin is facing an unlikely coalition of critics back home inside Russia. Do you think that there is a sense now in which the mood in Russia towards the war is changing, and that perhaps we could be reaching a point where President Putin might be trying to find a way out of this terrible war in Ukraine?
Well, I'm afraid it's wishful thinking. It's true there are criticizers in Russia, but the majority of the population is still supporting him. He doesn't win in Russia, obviously, but he's taken 20% of the Ukrainian territory. And I'm not sure he will stop before he's controlling all the Donbass. It's very difficult to say for the time being. And at the same time, of course, the Ukrainians are not ready to negotiate because they want to strike back and to make counteroffensives. So I'm not sure the time is right. It would be good, but I'm not sure of that.
So do you think that, countries like France, people like President Macron, should be talking to President Putin at the same time that his forces have invaded a neighbouring country and causing so much death and destruction and, of course, wider economic chaos?
Well, in fact, he tried first to avoid the war. Maybe afterwards, he should have stopped talking to him for a while. He hadn't since May the 28th, and then he called him again, and it was on a very precise issue, which was the situation in Zaporizhzhia and the necessity to have some experts from the IAEA, and in particular to accept that they're going there through the Ukrainian territory. And most of the time, when he talked with Vladimir Putin, he had a consultation before with Volodymyr Zelensky. So I think now he's not calling him, just to ask for a ceasefire because, as I said, the time is not right, but at least on some very practical issues like the cereals exports from Ukraine, and also this question of the Zaporizhzhia and nuclear safety.